Good morning, people. So, it was raining horribly yesterday. I didn't go out for long yesterday, but I am going to say this. I drove yesterday by myself. I drove yesterday by myself. Yep. I made some chocolate chip cookies, and yes, of course, they were amazing, but I ran out of milk. And I woke up wanting to dunk one of these cookies after I heated it in the microwave for about 15 seconds. I wanted to dunk it in some milk. So there was no milk. I had to go to the store. So I went by myself, and it was an event. It was an event. Hold on. I'll be right back. So yeah, it was an event. Sorry about that. I had to relocate myself because I made my smoothie for the morning. Um, with everything that's going on, I'm trying to get my life together. So yeah, it was an event. Got out. Everything was good. I said, let me see how I do clearing the neighborhood by myself. Okay, and by the way, this is all that's left of my 2 dozen cookies. Sorry, was getting a call. I got to figure out how to turn that off. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, this is all that's left of the 2 dozen chocolate chip cookies I baked the other day. This is it. And thanks to my husband, because there was one whole one there and he broke it off. And look at this psycho. He can't get to anything. But yeah, so I went to the store. Well, I started driving out the neighborhood. Let me start from there. And I was doing good till I got on the main road. And then with anxiety, your mind start tripping and you start like, did I did I make a mistake? And then like my brain started saying, girl, shut up, shut up, shut up. We got this, we got this, we got this. And then I saw some drizzles coming down on the car. And I was like, and it was like, no, 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 no. We got this. We got this. We got this. So I said, okay. It was trying to creep in. The anxiety was trying to creep in a little bit, a little bit. So then I said, let me call my daughter, Lexi, my support blanket. Let me call my Lexi. Called her. No answer. Mind you, the store ain't far from me. The Publix is like literally about a 10-minute drive, if that, 5 minutes, something like that. But still, I was getting there. I was starting to get a little fidgety. Called her again. No answer. So now I start breathing. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Why wouldn't she answer the phone? Why wouldn't she answer the phone? Called her again. No answer. And I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? So I called Anthony. And you got to understand when I say I called Anthony. Anthony is known, that's my youngest son. He is known for not answering his phone. That's where desperation took me. I called Anthony. And thank you, thank you, thank you. He answered. He answered. I said in a calm voice, where's Alexis? He said, ain't she with you? No, she's not with me. No, she's not. And she's not answering no phone. Can you please go to her room and see where she's at? I think I literally sounded like that with him. And he was like, oh my God, you're out driving alone? Okay. And so he went and got her. And she come, hello? I'm like, why aren't you answering your phone? You got me out here unsupervised. Why aren't you answering your phone? And she was like, my phone didn't ring. Your phone rang. I called you 3 times. Oh my God. You're like, well, you're almost to the store, so what's the problem? Listen, that's beside besides the point, Alexis. I have been left unsupervised to drive a motor vehicle with anxiety. You need to answer your phone. Like, what are we doing here? And so she was just laughing at me like, but you're okay, so what's the problem? Like, but what if I wasn't okay? And she's like, it's okay, Buttercup. I'm like, oh my God. So I told her, no, you staying on the phone with me till I go in this store. So mind you, walked into the store, right? And I'm going down the aisles because I get sensory overload sometimes if there's a lot of people. And that's a part of my anxiety. So I'm walking in through the store and there's like people. So I'm trying to just avoid it. Go grab my milk. Go grab a couple of things so I can make dinner because I made chili last night with rice and stuff. And then I'm walking down the freezer aisle. And I don't know why, but as I'm walking down, the lights are turning off. And I'm saying to Alexis, the lights are turning off down the freezer aisle. Aren't they supposed to be turning on as you walk? They're turning off. I say, you know what, God, I ain't playing with you. Stop playing. Because I feel like I'm walking into another dimension. Let's fix this right now. Please and thank you. I'm just saying, Lord, thank you. So then it stopped. It literally just stopped. And the lights started coming on. So I was like, oh, thank you. Because it was getting weird for me. And then, so, got the stuff, went to the checkout, got outside. That little drizzle of rain turned into a lot of rain by the time I finished putting everything in the car and started the car. I'm like, I said, okay, maybe it's just going to be light. Maybe it's just going to be light. And I've still got her on the phone, right? Because I'm like, nah, you ain't finna hang up with me because you might not answer again. So, and by that time we done switched. She done called me from her phone so she give Anthony back his phone because Anthony don't like nobody holding his phone for too long. I don't know what's going on there, but it ain't none of my business. But whatever. So yeah. So I got into the car, right? And then I'm starting to drive. And something told me to go out at the light, but I didn't listen. I went out the harder way to get onto the main road. And Alexa said, well, why would you go that way when you always go to the light when you're driving? I'm like, I don't know. And I'm trying to see to get past so I could turn out and get home. And I see the rain starting to come down a little bit more. And as soon as I was about to go, this black car came, pulled up, and blocked my view. Little old lady. And it's like she looked at me like she was saying like, I'm on this road too with you. I'm like, I'm not playing with you, little old lady. Please stop. Move out my way so I can get out of here. And as soon as she moved, I saw that lane was clear and I took off and I started driving. And as sure as I started driving, the rain started coming. And when I tell you the rain was coming, it was coming like a monsoon. And I said, oh, this what we doing, God? This what we doing, God? Mind you, Alexa's still on the phone. Cracking up on the phone. This what we doing? Man, the speed limit on that road was 55. I think I was going like 35, 40. I didn't care. I was driving like this. Because I could barely see in front of me because it was so much rain coming down. It was like a monsoon. All I know is that there was this car behind me and he kept trying to ride my bumper. And I said, I don't care. I'm not going no faster than where I'm going right now. I don't care. So, like, listen, you can go around me. I don't care. Right? Next thing you know, that sucker, and he went around me and almost lost control of his car. And as I sat, I slowed down even more watching him. And I said, you know what? If he was to wreck out, I would keep driving. Why I would keep driving? Because it was so unnecessary what he did. But okay, whatever. So now I'm driving and the rain is coming. And I'm like, this is insane. All I had in my head was that song because I kept saying, Lord, please stop this rain from coming. I'm telling y'all, when y'all have y'all conversations with God, God hear y'all. He hear y'all. I'm telling you, because he hear me every time. Ask and thou shall be given. I'm telling y'all, it's the truth. Ask and thou shall be given. Because when I tell you, I said, Lord, I'm going to need you to make this rain stop. That rain started slowing down to the point where it stopped. And all I could do, like I said, I heard that song in my head and I started belting it out. And Alexis was cracking up, laughing at me. And I was singing, I made it through the rain. I kept my wits about me. I made it through the rain. I was singing a song. I was singing a song for the rest of the damn day. Because when I tell you, I got home, I grabbed my cookie, I heated it up, got my glass of milk. Whew! I said, this was my reward for what I just went through. Alexa said, you want to drive again tomorrow? No, I got to recover from today. I got to recover from today. You crazy? Bye.